SRX is shutting down. NASCAR announces the new short track package for next season. And cash rolls everything around Legacy Motor Clubs because it's all about that dollar tree, y'all. Let's get into it. Coming up next. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good today. Did I reference the Wu-Tang Clan at the beginning of this video? Yes, I absolutely did. All right, first things first, let's get into it. Actually, some bad news, so had to sort of start it off goofy, but the SRX has announced that it is closing down. Official statement from the SRX. It is with deep disappointment that we announce the postponement of the SRX's 4th season. We entered the next phase of our racing series with great anticipation and excitement for what was ahead. Our expectations, however, have been tempered by market factors that have proven too much to overcome. Time has run out to put forth the kind of events our fans, partners, drivers, and tracks deserve. We're thankful to each for their commitment, their contributions, and their support as we brought a new idea to reality. The racing industry continues to evolve, and we are actively exploring strategic options for the series' long-term potential. We made this announcement now to allow our partners the time and flexibility to best serve their interests. We will provide updates on future plans for SRX when they're available. So no 4th season next year or this year as we're in now. There will not be a season for SRX. They're kind of leaving the door open. Maybe some investors can come in and bail them out or whatever, but not looking really good for the future of the SRX going forward. Looks like they're in a tough spot. That being said, it was a really cool concept. It was a really, really great idea. I was actually working on a video for next season's SRX where I said, the one thing they need to fix is to put the ringer back into it. So there was already just ideas that they had strayed away from the original format, which is what made it special. So just a combination of things, and like they said, market factors and things like that, it caused it to stop. But I will say this, it was a really, really, in my opinion, great series while it was there. Super glad that I got to see them in South Boston, and I'm pretty much across the board from what I've seen on social media. Everybody that attended an SRX event is super happy that they were able to get to it. And they're just saying it's not going to happen this season, so maybe, like I said, somebody comes in and bails them out, but not looking good right now. But I can't completely close the door on it because I don't think they've given up on it yet, but definitely took the wind out of my sails today. I won't lie to you. When I saw this right before I was fixing to make the video here, and had to sit back down and write this and with a heavy heart because, man, SRX I think was a really cool series, a really cool concept. And ironically enough, Ray Evernham was a part of that. It seems like he was forced out. And IROC announced the other day that they were coming into the sport. So just a weird thing. Some people saying it's karma. I don't know exactly what happened or anything like that. I'm just saying it's definitely a weird timing situation that the IROC came back and the SRX is leaving, which if they had existed at the same time, sort of would have been overlap on that market. So maybe it's for the best, but we'll just have to see what happens going forward. This via Bob Pockris. The 2024 short track road course package will use a new diffuser and a 3-inch spoiler. It was 2 inches previously. Bristol and Dover not part of this deal. Likely a Friday practice for the Cup teams at Phoenix for its first race. The Clash will be the 2023 package, so last year's package. I don't have a whole lot to say about this because I'm just going to wait to see how it plays out on the track. Whatever NASCAR wants to try, at least they're trying. I'll give them that. But the short tracks have been the black eye with the new car or whatever you want to call it. So hopefully this helps and fixes that. And I'm just gonna wait and see before I speak out of school on what I think about the package before it actually hits the racetrack. This from NASCAR Time. Dollar Tree and Family Dollar are going to be sponsors this season for Legacy Motor Club on both cars. So it is a multi-year deal. It is for 38 races. It is going to be on both the 42 and the 43 cars. So that is awesome news. Great news for Legacy. Things keep trending up. They did lose the Air Force yesterday. So, by the way, I forgot to throw that in here. Air Force goes over to 2311 with Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace previously drove the Air Force car for them, so that is they're reuniting with that driver but leaving Petty, so it's going to be really weird not to see a 43 Air Force car unless they're going to sponsor both cars, which I doubt. But yeah, super interesting there. But it looks like they have filled up the sponsorship that is left with the Dollar Tree stuff, so positive news for Legacy and positive news, of course, for 2311. They got a sponsor as well. And sort of to go right along with the SRX thing, SRX came about around 2020 or so like that, and they are bowing out. So is Rowdy Energy, the energy drink from Kyle Busch. Looks like market factors as well forced them out of business. Some people have floated some stuff around the internet, so I don't know whether that part's true or not, but you can investigate on Twitter for yourself. I'm not going to spread that until I know for sure that that's a fact, but there's been some other conspiracies out there. But he said it was market factors, so I'm going to go with what Kyle Busch actually said out of his mouth before I delve too far into that. But yeah, Rowdy Energy, no longer a thing. I tell you what, that apple though, that apple was a really good flavor, so I'm going to be kind of bummed out that that's not one of my go-to energy drinks anymore when I can find them in convenience stores and stuff like that. But yeah, so kind of stinks that Rowdy is gone. But that being said, I feel like he's still living a good life. Like I said, he's got Rebel whiskey, he's got 3 Chi, and he's got now a nicotine gum. So he's no matter what happens, I feel like he's going to be pretty relaxed. All right, that's all I got for you on this one. If you made this far, I would love to have your subscription. If not, I'll just keep making these things because I don't know, that's what I do. If you're already subscribed, you know I appreciate you guys as well. If you got a question, comment, or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section. If you want to help out the channel, visit the merch store. The link is in the description. And other than that, have a good one. Peace.